Hello guys, in this video we're gonna answer the question which is whether to pass a variable to a function by value or by reference. So we have here a simple code that gonna test this problem and gonna answer this question for you. So in that simple code we have here a function called foo. It does nothing. And we have our main function in which we have a vector called vic main of size, and this size is around 100 million, which is very big. And we initialize this vic main vector using this loop from one uh, to from 0 to 100 million minus one, and then we start recording the time before calling the function, and this is the end time after the return from the function, and this is the elapsed time, which is basically the passing by value or reference time, because this function does not. So the only parameter here that would make a difference whether we are passing by value or passing by reference. And then here we showing that time. Okay. So what's happening in passing by value? So basically here we are passing by reference. I will change it now to passing by value. So when we pass by value, each value or element inside vic main, which is the 100 million elements, will be copied to vic foo. So each element in vic main will be copied to vic foo. They are separate variables. They are separate variables. So, but in the beginning, vic foo will receive everything in vic main. But vic foo otherwise can be changed inside foo function, can be anything, but this will not affect in any way vic main. So they are separate variables. So in passing by value, we need to copy every element in vic main into vic foo. Vic main is a variable inside the main function. Vic foo is the variable which receives the values in vic main in the foo function. Okay, so let's test the time taken by this simple program when we make passing by value. This is passing by value. Okay, so let's test the time here. It's just started now. Oh, 30 milliseconds. So let's run it again. 241 milliseconds. 240. 237. 241 again. 243. 233. So let's say it's 230. So when we call by value, we took, or the program takes around 235 or something milliseconds. Now let's change our code and make it passing by reference. This is just very simple to change in this way. So now our code become passing by reference. And since we pass by reference, so vic main and vic foo are just the same variable. This is the same location in memory, but they are named differently in different places. But they just the same thing. So no need for for our execution to, for the compiler, I'm sorry, to copy everything from vic main into vic foo, because they are the same thing. They are going to the same location in memory. So let's now test the time taken by our passing by reference this time. 0 milliseconds. Okay. It's of course it should be in microns or something, but definitely it's very lower than or smaller than the time taken by passing by reference. Let's run it another time. 0 millisecond again. Third time, 0 millisecond. 0 millisecond. And finally, it's also 0 millisecond. So this is actually the basic difference. So when we pass big chunk of data, very big variable, for example, an array or a vector, and we have lots and lots of bytes. Then in passing by value, we're gonna copy every thing from the first variable to the second variable in the function. And this, of course, will take time. So this very simple program shows you the basic difference. So basically, if you have very big chunk of data and that you need to pass to a function, you must, not must, you should pass them by reference to avoid this big operator. Thank you very much and see you in another video.